Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Creeta, and this is Stoneblock 2. How are you guys doing? It's been a few days since our last episode, and a few things have changed. One, I've made a lovely viewing deck for our mob farm. This is the primary floor, and if you look back here, you can see we have a Cursed Earth section. I could have done the entire thing as Cursed Earth. Possibly a smarter idea too. But, you know, once I turned on this back sector, and yes, everything is super fast now. Once I turned on that back sector, all of this works seamlessly. And we even have some ender inhibitors going on. So let's take a look at how amazing this is. Mobs just kind of stream in at all times. I found that the wither skeletons could sometimes get stuck in the glass here, so I did end up putting the witch water here, and up here we have the one up here too. It's a little bit of a redundancy, but you know, no big deal. We even have some glass to make sure they don't spawn all over the place or get stuck. So pretty much this is beautiful. I don't think I've been noticing many mobs hitting this as often, so that's working very well. And yeah, I let this run for like overnight once, and we have 7,000 wither dust, 1,000 drops of evil, and quite a lovely amount of of loot crates. We have what, 225 epic ones and 25 epic loot crates. I think we need to take out our storage key and lock these up so that I can withdraw that and see what we can get from a few of these. So, shift right click to open all in hand. Let's take a look at what we got. We got some cobblestone generator tier 5s. That's fantastic. Reinforced obsidian, draconium blocks. An ultimate furnace. Ooh, that's lovely. Anything else that's interesting? Silk Touch Chance Pendant. What on earth? Item Barrel. Insanium. Growth? What? What on earth? This is a Growth Crystal Tier 3. Checks up to 10 blocks up and down. Ay, ay, ay. That is amazing. I think that'll just make whatever we want to grow crazy silly fast. But I don't think that I'm too worried about a Solarium Dagger used to obtain mob chunks. Actually, that will be useful at some juncture, just not right now. A Dislocator could be really good, especially once we get a Repair Talisman like in the last mod pack. Use this pendant to retrieve chance cubes. Silk Touch Chance. Oh, okay. So that's if we accidentally place some chance cubes and we realize the error in our ways, we'll be able to take care of that. And I've set up a little alternate way to our weird little area here. Most of this is completely defunct now. I don't think we need to be smelting things very often, but it's a nice little spot for some storage. And I think we'll replace this that awesome spot right here, the ultimate furnace. We're gonna set that up real fast. Let's see what it's like. Just toss in some ingots, boom, graphite bars. That is very impressive. Another thing that we did in between episodes is we've made a room, pretty much just a storage room. All of these compacting drawers have 7 storage tier 5s, so if I ever need ingots, we should be in good shape. Oh, hi kitty, you come to join us? Yeah, I think this is pretty much every ingot that chickens can give us, and if it's otherwise, if it's important, it can still go in this room, such as redstone, diamonds, and emeralds. Beautiful. And yes, this mob farm is very fast. I like it so much. The collection system just can't even keep up with it. Alright, now I'm kind of curious what we can get from 64 epic of these. So, woomph, let's take a look. Anything interesting? I'm not seeing anything super crazy. It is nice that Ooh. Spectre Coils. Are those the ones that cheat? That could be extremely interesting if those just are the super crazy amazing ones. Let's just dunk some of this stuff. I'll clean it up later. Growth tier 2. That's good. Like the tier 3s that we got just a moment ago are really good. But the fantasticness of the tier 2s are fantabulous as well. Moving wand, mechanical user. Yeah, that's not so shabby. Where was that one thing that I just saw a second ago? Didn't we just get the yeah, Spectre Coils? Nice. That gives 128 per tick, which is significantly better than those rubbish, and I think that's free. Than the rubbish generator right here. Because what do you make? Tell me about you. 84 per tick. So we can just get rid of that entire system. Apparently, the simple alloy smelter is an anvil. That's a little bit alarming. Really? Huh. That's very interesting. I did not know that. But yeah, I think we might want to improve on our machines just a little bit, especially if we have this much free energy. I guess, where do we want to put this now? Because we don't necessarily need that wood back there. So we're just going to sort of tuck that back here, and that should be good to go. The alloy smelter will go here, Spectre Coil on top, and we'll just get rid of the little chiseled, there we go, chiseled glowstone, keeping this area nice and bright. That should do quite well for a nice little machine room. Nice. And it looks like for normal machines, what we really need is the industrial machine chassis, which looks fairly simple. The tricky part is this really annoying industrial die blend. And I think we'll start off with the Ender IO machines. So let's just find, do they have a grinder or something of that nature? What was it? It was a sag mill. That's right. Sag mill. We need one of these things for starters. Thankfully, we got quite a little, well, a reasonable amount of grains of infinity from doing our sifting. And if we ever need more, we can always just, you know, get more. No big deal. So, let's see. How many of these can we make? I think that's... 4 is enough. OD. And then next up, looks like we need some gears. Make some of those. We'll make a few extras. Beautiful. And some pistons and iron. The nice thing about pistons is they're really easy to make when you have pretty much unlimited resources, but still slightly annoying to have on stock. Yeah, I guess that'll do for right now. We might as well just plonk it down right there. Doesn't have power. Well, good thing we have these Spectre Coils. Though these things are ridiculous. What's the likelihood? 5.5. So for every 20 epic ones, getting one of these, that's not bad. I also saw that we got those Endo Flames, which is going to be a really nice jump start for Botania. And then we can just start grinding stuff up, like coal and whatnot. Heck yeah, that will put us in a good position. Next, for the dyes, we're going to need some eggs, and I think just some green, right? Maybe a little bit of brown. Thankfully, chicken's taking care of us all the time. Even got some cocoa beans in there. Beautiful. So let's see. Some eggs and some cactus green, and it should just work. Why not? Oh, it's slime balls. The eggs are if we use the clippings. Got it. Which, you know, is a good opportunity to get a slime chicken up in here. Always good to have extra sources for your fantastic resources. Hopefully, any moment now, we'll be seeing some slime pop in there. Perfect. I like it. I like that a lot. And then we take that along with the... Man, I got the shortest term memory loss right now. Was it the coal? It is the coal. Perfect. Let's see. Is that going to pop out the right item? Heck yeah, it is. Organic green. Was that needed for the... Yeah, that's needed for industrial, along with black, and then some crushed lapis, quartz, etc. Now, as we set this up, I realize that these Spectre Coils are pretty cheaty. And I don't know why. Why do their numbers keep changing? Is that like how much it has stored in it or something? I don't know. But I do want to quickly talk about generation of power. We have a lot of options. We don't necessarily have to stick with the one that I went with. We could easily be making something different. So let's see and test out a few options real quick. Lickety split. Promise, promise. Furnace is just some of that. And what was it? Furnaces, I think? Like just an old-fashioned furnace generator. We're going to be grabbing of this making quite a few furnaces. This is our base furnace, I think, the furnace generator. This is sort of like the fun generators. There's all sorts, like from actually additions. I'm just going with extra utilities right at this moment. And now we just sort of make whatever we want, right? We want like a redstone generator. Where's that one? Disenchantment. Heated redstone. I swear there was like an actual redstone generator. No matter. We could make like this ender generator. All we need to do is grab, you know, a few little ender pearls right here, some obsidian, and we'll be in great shape for making all sorts of resources with just that one machine, right? Then we have all sorts, like a heated redstone generator. I don't know. Oh, is it just what is this? What's the deal here? Potion generators work okay. Overclocked. What do you do? I legitimately don't know. And just like that, we'll be able to take a look at some of our options for power. Again, there's so many. Most of them use burnables like coal. We could make like a nuclear reactor, but for right now, this will work quite well. The overclocking generator, as far as I can tell, it produces energy very quickly. So that was one thing of coal, made 1.6k RF. Whereas if we put something in the furnace generator, it'll be a lot slower, but a lot more efficient. I kind of had to educate myself on that one. This one takes 20 seconds. This one, it's, as far as I can tell, almost instantaneous, taking up a whole coal in a single tick easily, but not making all that much. It'd be really good if we had infinite coal. Cough, cough, chickens, cough, cough. But you know, it's reasonable. The ender generator, I think it's pretty obvious, makes energy using ender pearls. Slime is with slime, I thought? No? Are you not with the slimes? Oh, you need milk. Huh. Interesting. So that makes, to me, that makes the slimy generator relatively useless, because it looks like we can't even pump in liquid. Alright, well that's a shame. It's a very nice color, but the ender generator is probably the best. The death generator is interesting because we have a mob farm, which allows us to... The Spectre of Death will arrive in 60 seconds. What? What does that mean? Will two of them arrive in 50 seconds? Okay. Well, we'll be learning about that momentarily. The culinary generator is a really fun one because it makes energy using apples or pretty much any edible source. The difference is that it only looks at how much saturation and hunger bar it fills up, determining it. So even though emerald apples is kind of a significantly better food source, the cooked apples win in the culinary generator. Alright, I don't know what a Spectre of Death is, so there's a high chance that I'm about to die, but you know, that could be really interesting. Let's see. Oh. Okay then. After some quick little bit of research, the death generator, if you get within 3 blocks of it while it's active, it'll kill you in 60 seconds. Ain't that fun? That's fun. So, overclock generator is pretty fantastic if we want super crazy overpowered, right? Like it just eats up coal. If we really wanted to, that is a fantastic way of generating power. I think the ender generator is probably going to be our best bet. one single ender pearl gives us an absurd amount of energy. And, well, I guess it's only 40 RF per tick. Is there any other options? We could make Eyes of Ender for double the energy per tick, even more in an amount of time. But, I mean, ultimately, our little Spectre Coils, they're pretty good. So, I don't know. We'll think about it. And we should be in shape to make our lovely industrial die. We even have 12 of them. Perfect. Now, just to make the industrial machine chassis themselves, should be quite simple. I thought that we... yeah, that'll do. Probably have to make more of those, because we're going to need more in the future. But that will get us set up quite nicely for a machine momentarily. Let's see. So I think probably the best thing that we want is the sag mill and alloy smelter combo. Okay, looks like we need some dark steel stuff. Thankfully, we have a chicken for that. And that should get us everything we need to upgrade some of these machines. Although it does look like for the alloy smelter, we're going to need a simple powered furnace to make that as well. No matter. Just putting the sag mill right there, our newly beautified version. But now, I think we need a capacitor. Didn't we get some from a quest or a loot crate? Aha, we did. It looks like we got some double layer and basic from quests, which is quite nice. I appreciate that highly. Let's just toss that in here and see what this one requires. Requires 90 per tick, which is perfect because these things, I believe they produce 128. So that should be receiving everything it needs to operate smoothly. Ah, how lovely is that? I like that a lot. Let's see, so now we just need to get that furnace up and running, right? The alloy smelter? Yeah. Though, based on the recipes here, I don't think it's really even worth doing the pain in the butt crafting of the simple powered. I'm just going to go straight with the furnaces into this. It has everything I need, so why not, right? Place that, and hopefully the double layered has the exact same requirement on that one, 90, beautiful. Any more and we might start having issues, but that is our two basic machines all set up. How lovely. And the thing with the grinding machine, the sag mill, that is, what we're going to need are some grinding balls. I mean, technically we don't need them, but if you look here, it increases the output, and if we have chickens, we have pretty much everything we need. So, just find a chicken that works for you. I'm going to go with, I think, Vibrant. And these little guys are just going to make the best grinding balls for free. I suppose we don't... Okay, that's a bit too many. Well, that'll last for a long time. I like the fact they're green, but the fact that we just got more than we'll ever need from a very small quantity of Vibrant alloy is pretty lovely. So before we were getting only one of the pulverized coal, but now I think we should be getting more, right? So we got like 3 from that set, and we won't be having any issues for a long time. Then again, coal was free before, but you know, takes less time. Less time is good, yes? Now, I'm going to get started in between episodes with Mystical Agriculture. I think that the system is pretty explanatory. Let's take a quick peek at the seeds and whatnot. Pretty much if we have, let's say, diamonds, all we need to do is get the prospective seed and we'll be able to start growing the little guys. There's a few things which I think we'll need for Mystical Agriculture that the chickens did not give us. I'm not entirely too sure what they are yet, but maybe something like marble or, you know, couple things here and there will be very helpful. And these growth accelerators, I'm going to farm these up a little bit. I think it's going to be fantastic. Just let that mob system run and then open some loot crates occasionally. We even got some Insanium from the legendary loot crate, and with that I was able to make a master infusion crystal. this was on camera, but unfortunately we lost that bit of footage. So we now have a little crafter right here. He can just upgrade whatever thing we want. We want Prudentium into Intermedium, sure. Superium, whatever. Ooh, can I downgrade this so now it has us with all the things? That might be a few quests pretty fast. Hey, I like quests. But yeah, I think Mystical Agriculture is just, well, we'll see what we can do. But definitely going to give that a head start coming up here. Especially considering that it just gave us things like an ultimate furnace. That's hilarious. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good system. I could have one of these go instead to all of them be internal. So whenever I have stuff pumping it, it'll skip the green Prudentium and go straight to Intermedium. But yeah, I don't know what we'll be doing quite yet. Where on earth did I get an auto sifter? Where do you come from? I don't know. But our mob farm is just cranking out the stuff. So maybe I should even attach some sort of auto crafter to this. Because as you can see, Infernium is just pouring in. We have 13,000 of it. I can just grab it. Pew pew! 1, 2. And run down here. Transporting it, probably not the best. Really should make this an automated system. I don't know. I'll think about it. Let's see. I think I will make this one internal. So then grab that, place in. Perfect. So if I have these guys, for example, and it's all the way down at tier, what is that? Just Infernium. So let me downgrade these real quick, like so. If I toss these in now, they're going to go straight to orange, skipping the Prudentium. Yeah, that's a pretty good system. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, it's that time of the day for the comment of the episode. Per has sent us in another comment. Look up the mob slaughter factory and the meat feeder. You'll never need food except for the buff food. So like our apples give us buffs and whatnot. Thank you, Per. That's an awesome idea. Right now, I'm really quite happy with our apples, though I'm a little bit alarmed that I don't have one. I should eat one. Num num num. Ah, good. Yeah, I think the meat feeder, was it? Meat feeder. This thing will just keep us fed, and all we have to do is supply it with meat from the slaughter factory or something like that. That's a really fun idea. I think we'll explore that in an episode very soon. Alright, in any case, this has been Creeta. This has been Stoneblock 2. I hope you've had a good one. Bye-bye!